So would you like to introduce your name, course, and your year?
My name is Islamiyyah. I'm doing chemistry at Keele. I'm the first year. I'm first year.
So today we're going to be talking about you as a first year, what it's like. So could you tell us your hometown?
So I'm from Dagenham, in London.
So have you moved from Dagenham to your university? Because all the courses are online right now, right?
Yeah, so I moved all the way up here to private accommodation off campus. Yeah.
And do you regret the decision? Are you happy with the decision? Because everything's online now. You could pretty much just do it from your house.
Yeah, I could, but I actually don't regret it. It's actually the best because at least I get to like experience a whole new environment, and we still have labs on in labs in person. So yeah.
And what's it like being a first year in 2020 with the corona?
It's it's not that I don't really know, to be honest. Like it's the same as being a normal first year, except that you just can't do as much as the years before. Because
So do
like
you think, oh, sorry, carry on.
no, you asked the
I
question.
was going to say, do you think you're missing out on something?
A bit, yeah. It's harder to like meet new people because you don't want to catch corona. You don't want to catch corona, or like you don't want to overstep because it's a whole new like group of people. I guess that's the harder part of going to uni this year.
When you were coming to uni, you were scared of anything
I
before you
wasn't.
came? Like, did you have any worries?
I was nervous and worried, like making new friends type of thing, and also like new environment, learning new things, and from the fact that we haven't been in school since March, so like had I forgotten
And
stuff and all that stuff.
why did you choose chemistry?
Don't know. I wanted to do medicine, then I wanted to do biomed, and then I was like, let me just choose a subject I like right now. So I chose chemistry, and I found it
How's that
easy,
going?
and
It's
it's going
easy.
well. It's actually going well. Like I'm going through the content, and it's not that hard for me. So I think it's
What's
going
it
well.
like being a student up where you are? Because obviously we have we say normal. We have our usual universities that are in London, outside of London. You've
Mhm.
gone abnormal. I mean, you've gone to university. Could you remind us where your university is located?
It's in Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire area. So like
And what's it
up,
like? So you've gone from London all the way.
up
So you're
there.
far away from home.
Yeah.
And how's it? How you set? Are you settled in? Okay. Are you
Yeah, yeah, I have.
like? Do you think the university's friendly? Like helps
Yeah,
you
it's
come in
very.
wise?
Yeah, yeah, it is very. It's I find it not that different, other than the fact that this area is kind of quiet and like transport is a bit different, but it's not that big a difference for me, I guess. So yeah.
What's the transport like?
So there's like only buses, and the buses only come like every 15 minutes, which is kind of a little bit of an issue if you're running late. So yeah, that's like the only difference that I've felt.
Have you been onto campus yet?
Yeah, I have.
What's that
Yeah, I
like?
have.
As in, obviously, does it? Did they follow the? Are they following Corona rules?
Yeah, yeah, they are. Like you can't enter any of the buildings unless you've got a mask on or your ID card. The campus is very nice because it's like just one, everything's all in one place. So like if you get lost on campus, you could literally ask anyone and you would find your way there. And getting onto campus is like 20-minute bus, which is not that hard.
Have you
Which
joined
is
any societies?
um not really because I there really isn't that much point this year because everything's online. So you would more like just be at home.
If you
But
were
I
going to,
am
oh, so
in
go
the
on.
ACS group chat, so that's it.
Has your ACS done anything? Are they active? Are they disactive?
Not really. They're not that active because they can't plan any like meet and greets or anything like that. So this year's
So,
really
what are you really doing then, except for being at
um
home?
lessons, and that's it, and explore by myself. Well, there are some stuff at the SU, but so yeah, if I like
Have you?
find
What's there to do in
people,
the local area?
I haven't really explored that much. Like there are stuff to do, but I haven't. There's not that much for like to meet new people. I guess.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if we go back to before you came to university, you said
Hmm.
obviously you were nervous meeting new people. Was there anything else that was kind of on your head before coming to uni?
Not really.
So it was just pretty much, can I make friends? What were
Yeah.
you nervous about?
Uh, can I make friends? Not even how would I make friends? Because there's not that much to do. So
And are
yeah.
you worried about not finance, like managing yourself?
Yeah, that is an issue as well, but I've
How's
kind of
that
like
been?
not thought about that. Student finance hasn't dropped yet, but
It's a bit late for, is it? No,
yeah,
it's
because
like today's
they
the
were still trying to
11th
decide
of.
if I was an international student or a home student. So that
Why
was a
were
whole
they?
issue.
Why is that an
Because
issue
I
right now?
was born in Nigeria, came over when I was 4, so there's like a bunch of other things that they had to take into account.
So that would have been what? You're 18 now, 14 years ago,
Mhm.
and you still might count as an international student.
Yeah, it was. I really don't know what the issue was, but they really
So
wanted to
how
be
are
thorough.
you managing yourself?
Right now, my parents are supporting me, but I should hear back from them any day now. I've
Are
sent
you?
all the evidence and everything.
Have you got any, let's say, hate towards the government? Because obviously, the way they handled you guys' A levels, GCSEs, and like grades in general was a bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you get the grades you expected?
not at all. No, I did not get what I was expecting. Yeah, the way they handled it was absolutely horrible. Like they didn't even like for the people who didn't go to a school where the school's always getting A's and A stars and stuff, they downgraded people, which was horrible because I even though I didn't do the exam, but I've been working hard for like the last 2 years, and then to get 2 grades down from what I got in mocks, horrible.
And so, how do you think they could have handled it?
Um, I think what they should have done was given us the teacher assessed grades because those are the grades that we actually worked at, rather than estimating and changing stuff based on an algorithm, which gave you grades based on what the school has done like previously, which is like nothing to do with you. So yeah.
And how? So when I say like how he's feeling towards it, it's more of with the government. Do you think they care, or do you think it's more of just a get out the way kind of
It was more of
situation?
a get out the way kind of situation because if they cared, they would have like thought more about how the students would feel getting those grades.
And when you think about things like obviously the government has to deal with also Corona at the same time, could you
Mm-hmm.
sympathize with them and obviously say you've also got this big Corona thing going on? We can understand why you may have been in a little bit of stumbled with the grades.
Yes and no. As in, Corona is like a really big thing that they had to deal with global, like the whole world is dealing with it. But our future is also as important because what we get now is how everything else is gonna go, and it's a big issue if something that they do quickly affects us for like the rest of our lives. Because
So
there are
you
people
think,
who couldn't go to university because of those grades,
and
where
you,
they
sorry,
had
carry on.
been like sorry, where they had been working great before, just because like do you understand what I mean?
And you said you personally felt this where you were working hard and then you got put down 2 grades.
Yeah.
And did you get your university of choice?
I didn't get my insurance or my firm. I
Because
didn't get
of
either.
you got put down.
Yeah, so I got this place through clearing. So that morning, calling up,
So
looking for courses.
can you
Yeah.
tell us about your clearing experience?
Um, it wasn't that bad. I think it could have been worse, but it's very stressful. Like you have to look online, look for courses that you want to do or that fit the grades that they gave me, which was very stressful. That especially that morning as well. So yeah, calling up unis, seeing if they had a place, like the grade boundaries, this, that, and the other. So it was very stressful. Very.
Okay. So just as like a final note, is there anything you'd like to kind of mention? No, I actually before we go into that, tell us about your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I started that during lockdown when there was like nothing to do. So I taught myself how to do graphic design and art. And then I thought, why not teach other people how to do it? So I posted that first video, and then I didn't really post that much. So when I was moving to my uni accommodation, I thought I'd post another video. So I think it's more going to be like my life and teaching people how to do the graphic design and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And as a final note, at this point, I let students have what I like to call a free for all. You can say what you
Mhm.
like about what you want. You can put your ads. You can give advice. You could say something random. Literally, the floor is yours.
Okay, cool. Also, I also started a business. I did a lot during like lockdown because the boredom was real. So I started business. I sell bonnets, which I actually make myself. And that's at M&I Accessories, M&I underscore accessories on Instagram. And also my YouTube channel, and it's doodles and that. And
That
that's it.
that's right. So if you want to end the video saying, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'm plugged in.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'm plugged in.
Amazing. Thank you.